Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ryan. I'm coming to you from Castleberry, Alabama. I just did a run from between Chicago and Champaign, Illinois. I picked up, I came down, I stopped at my favorite spot in Nashville, shut down there. Um, and then from Nashville, went to Sylacauga, picked up, and Sylacauga, I'm down here. Got to deliver in the morning in Saraland. I got to go pick up in Loxley and then go to Huntington, Tennessee tomorrow. So, but a lot of people have asked me to show this video. What do you do? Well, let me get the ambiance. It's going to get dark for a second, but I've always got to set up everything. All right, so it got dark. All right, I'm shut down. What do you do when you shut down for the night? I mean, what's like your wind down period and stuff? All right, so I'm gonna take you by step. I kept them lights on just for a second. Excuse me. All right, turn these lights on. That's the first thing I do. Here's my switches. Okay, so let's just say we got all the lights on. Excuse me. Damn Rona. No, I've got a sinus infection. But second thing I do, we got to do the post trip. 15, 20 minutes, whatever it takes. I'm gonna walk around the truck, make sure the tires are good, make sure your caps are on your gas, on your tanks, your airlines are all right. You know, you do your general walk around, check your fluids and all that stuff, and you log that for on duty, post trip, and you do all that. All right. So then when I get in the truck, what I like to do is I go ahead and clean up everything. Trusty dusty vacuum here. You just like, I got a little bit of stuff right there, still, but, and that is not a piss bottle, that's actually power. Hey, I mixed my sweet tea in there. I know I'm gonna get some comments. Damn boy, why don't you hide your piss bottle? No, that's like green tea. But all right, so I vacuum. I usually use this Pine Sol. Smells pretty good. I can't stand the smell of Fabuloso. Makes me gag. But I use this Pine Sol stuff. I'll throw a little water down on the floor with some of this. And I usually, like, this rag is dirty compared to this rag, which is not. So you can see I've been cleaning today. So yeah, I went to a marble, the world's largest marble quarry, right there in Sylacauga. Right there in Sylacauga. So you got white dust everywhere, and everything in this truck is pretty much black or wood grain. I'll spin it around if I can figure out how to do that. Guess I can't. But I mean, there's gray, there's tan, there's black, there's my wood grain. I mean, it gets dust on everything. So normally I got a little feather duster here, and I'll go through and do all this at the end of the day, every day. I try to take care of my vehicles, man. So, you know, I hit all this like that, knock all the dust down, and I do this before I do the floors. But yeah, all that. So, all right, so then we move on to, you know, we got the vacuuming done, and I went out of order. Normally I do the dusting before I do the floors, but okay. So then once I get all the cleaning done and all that stuff, I I wish there was a way I could turn this damn thing around. I guess not. Alright, so then I put my seat back in this position like this. I take and I move those seats all the way up. I click my high gear so I don't bump anything like that, knock it into gear. And let's see if I can find a way to put this. Guess not. Well, I might be able to put it right there. Got me a kick-it chair. Fold out my kick-it chair. Put it like that. I got these slid forward all the way. And I put the armrest down here, so you see, that's my kick-it chair. Alright, then normally I fire up, this is my Wi-Fi. Usually fire that up. And then I usually have my TV tucked back there in the back, but I bring that up forward. I got my Xbox right here. I've got a sound bar up here. I got tucked away. Good sound bar. It's got a subwoofer that sits down right there, so it's got some pretty good sound, and that's my refrigerator and stuff. My cooler. I get all this set up. I put out my table here. I've also got another table here. That's a little dirty. I gotta wash that down. But okay. So I set up my table. I set up my tablet and stuff like that. So I monitor Facebook while I'm watching TV or playing games. Let's see.
And then
if you can hear it.
Dinner to end this street food tour. So in this video, I'm going to share with you all of the food from 3 street.
I love to watch a lot of food channels and stuff like that, food networks. And usually at this point, if I'm going to cook something, I take the table, I fold up my kick-it chair. I take the table, fold up my kick-it chair, put my kick-it chair back there, and I cook on this table. And I do all my prep on this little table. So I put usually a damp rag down, and that's all my cooking gear. I got cutting boards, I got a George Foreman, I got a skillet, electric skillet and all that stuff. Then I got a toaster, the microwave. I got a full oven down there. But yeah, I cook everything, and I use these paper plates. That way you can just throw it away. You're not doing a whole bunch of dishes. But I do also have these bowls and stuff like that that I use to do the mixing and all that. But I don't have any food in here right now. But that's my refrigerator freezer, and I will usually I don't know, usually I buy things at Walmart. I buy whole meals, so things aren't just mixed matched. You know, if I'm gonna buy red beans and rice, I'm gonna buy the sausage. If I buy chicken, I'm gonna buy Alfredo sauce and maybe some penne pasta, something like that. And what I do with my penne pasta is I've got a pot back there somewhere. I need to get an electric burner is what I need to, an electric eye in here because it's about to start getting cold. But what I have is a little propane one eye stove that sits back there that I can use. It's good for camping and all that stuff. I keep my breads and my chips and all that stuff up here. Got my cutting board. So like I said, I use that table with a damp cloth, put my cutting board on there. That stays up there. But yeah, let me see, my tablet was updating. Facebook gay. But yeah, I'll sit here and monitor Facebook. I've also got my guitar there. I'll sit here and do videos. I've done one video with that tablet, but I mounted it up here. My God, that's a nifty little thing that keeps your paper towels. And I use shop paper towels. You gotta go back to the automotive to get them. I don't like those little crappy ones. cab card book and all that stuff. But yeah, this TV just tucks back like that during the day. It's where I keep my medicine, all that kind of stuff. Like I said, the Xbox. It's not hot now, but let's spin this around. I have a fan. It's 12 volt right there that I'll plug in if I start feeling it's getting warm, and I'll blow some air into it. But I've got an antenna. Sits up here for local broadcasting. But I have all my packages with Xbox, so I can watch Hulu, Netflix, YouTube. I can do everything on it, and like I said, I've got, this is 60 gigs a month. I get 8 gig off of that if I want to do hotspot. Plus, I got my phone, which I'm on. I was looking for my phone, but it's in my hand. So I've got, through Verizon, I pay $150 a month, and that's with the leasing or the rental or the whatever you're buying in payments. Phone, Wi-Fi hotspot, and the tablet. I pay about $150 something, and that's 3 different services. That each one of these has a different phone number, so they don't work off each other's data plan. They're 3 separate entities. Like I said, I got my guitar sitting there. Normally it's in the bag and it's leaned up against the back. That's my, you see the 14.1 back there, that tells me what my voltage is running. It'll flip back. Like if I'm running amperage, like if I turn my microwave on, let's just see, I turn my microwave on for a minute. You'll see the amperage dip down. It's 13.2. And normally you can flash it to see, turn that off, you can flash it to see what wattage is pulling and stuff. My inverter's down up under the bunk, I ain't getting under that. But this truck is awesome because on either side, bam, bam, on either side it has piped in 120. So those are my cords. That goes up to a power strip. On that side, it has the cord going down there. That's what I use for my auxiliary cord. My subwoofer is RF, so it feeds off the signal to this, and but you have to have 120 volt to power it. So I've got that powered, and that's also my auxiliary cord to do all my cooking stuff. So, but anyways, and that's like, top one's my underwear drawers and my underwear and my socks. The middle one is my shirts. Oh yeah, top one's also shorts, and then bottom one is towels. And this is just, you know, miscellaneous stuff. I've got some tools. I've got an old DVD player in here. More tools. This is my stationery. I also keep my air freshener in here, which I probably need to hit. But this is all my stationery stuff. Excuse me. What that is. But that's all the stuff that I need to file paperwork. Do all that stuff. I keep rocks up here too. Rocks that I've collected. That's from Indiana. Why are you beeping? Oh yeah. Spices. All that kind of stuff. I got some food here. These are all my dressings and stuff for my salads. That's cans and stuff like that. That's where I keep all my knives. A little squirty for the drinks. My measuring cups. Oh yeah, my toaster. Now, I don't do my toast here. I bring it out. I ain't trying to burn nothing. But it sits nicely right in there, and it keeps that upright. That keeps steady. That. So yeah. I mean, that's a look at my truck that I'm driving for a Turner company. And this is all like, I got my mirror up there and keep my dip. Oh no, don't let me know I'm out of dip. Oh Lord. Okay. But you always have to have this bad boy right here within arm's reach. DOT man might ask you one time, you got the Bible? Yes sir, I do. It's right there. That's what they call the Bible of trucking. That's your FMCSA safety regulations book. See how thick it is? That's what we have to abide by. A lot of rules. And the all-time best tool ever made, the back scratcher. So that's what I keep up there and stuff. I've already got a table here, so I'm not going to open it, but that's my closet right there. So I just look at my home. I got a bed basically set up this way to there if the sun's coming in, and I got a bed also set that way. So that's my memory foam pillow, that's my regular pillows. I usually take the guitar, I put it in the seat right here. And then of course you got your curtains. I never close my curtains because somebody bumps your truck, you want to get up, basically pop your head up and see who the hell did it. And I've had to run after a couple of drivers because they bumped my truck and then they want to take off on me. One of them took off and got stuck at the end of the pilot there. He couldn't get out in traffic. He's freaking out and stuff like that, thinking I'm about to shank him. I'm still halfway across the parking lot huffing and puffing because I can't catch up to him. But somebody ended up following him and getting his DOT numbers off his trailer, which came back as fake. It was a rundown truck and stuff like that. So the DOT numbers came back as fake, which is pretty damn ballsy, I gotta say. So but anyways, all right, so I always keep my paperwork here. Well, normally I keep my toothpaste and stuff over here somewhere. I'll put it there. Like I always have my current bill that I'm working on, my current load that I'm working on top. I've got some fuel receipts I need to put in, but I got a little thing here that I keep up with my load, what loads I've done for the week and what's going to get turned in and paid out by the end of the week. I'll set that here. Hang on. This is where I put all my completed bills, ready to be turned in. And that's a couple more fuel receipts I need to put in. And I always keep my road atlas right there. But the reason why I keep that there in the passenger seat if nobody's riding, DOT comes upon you, you want everything within arm's reach. You don't want to have to get out of your seat for nothing. You want the Bible. Basically, if he comes to the window side, I need to see your cab card. I need to see your insurance information. Yes, sir. It's right up above me right here in this blue knob. All right. Go ahead and reach for it. Keep your seatbelt on until he gets to there. Sometimes he'll come up on your step. Sometimes he won't. If you don't come up on your step, open your door. Let him see that you got your seatbelt on. And let him see what you're doing at all times. Keep your hands on the wheel. All right, so, I mean, normally truckers are the last ones to fight cops. They're not going to be crazy, but you never know. Could be having a bad day. You don't want to make it your bad day. So yes sir, my cab card's up here. Got my registration, my IFTA, my insurance, it's right here. I need to see a copy of your bills. Can you go ahead and get your logs up? Yes sir, they're right here on my phone. I punch them up. Alright, I need you to just email those logs to me at blah 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 address. Yes sir. Go ahead and send them to him. Now he's getting all this information back in his cruiser, so he can check your last week of activity right there by his computer. If he wants to be a dick, he can give you a level 1 inspection. That means we're going under the truck, we're going around the truck, we're looking at the top of the truck, we're doing everything. Level 3, he's just checking on your paperwork. He might walk around the truck, kick a few tires or whatever, no big deal. You know, It's always best to be polite because that level 3 can turn into a level 1 real fucking quick. So, but anyways, anybody that's thinking about getting into trucking, that's just my basic setup. That's just how I got it. I gotta have my Wi-Fi, gotta have my inverter, gotta have my TV. I mean, basically I live in this truck. So, you always want the comforts of home. You want everything around you that you would be comfortable with having home. Sometimes you can't, bring a lazy boy up in here, but by God, I've got the poor man's lazy boy. Right there, just a little old kick-it chair. So, anyways, that's Ryan Connor's truck. The 2016 International Lone Star. The Black Horse, aka Gavin Wayne 5. The Dark Horse came off of course, being it's a black Lone Star. And it's named after one of my buddy's hits, Mr. Wayne Mills from Arab, Alabama. Did a song called The Black Horse. So I felt it just fitting to name it that. And of course, I named it after my son, Gavin Wayne. And of course, Gavin is named after Wayne Mills. So kind of all ties together. But anyways, that's a little tour of the truck, and hope y'all have a good day.